So yeah, my name is Bryant Nielson, and I am the CEO of the Web3 Certification Board. Now, as Ryan alluded, I was the original founder of the Blockchain Academy, and what we found that we were trying to do, we couldn't do in the same organization. So the biggest thing that we had really wanted to do was to realize first that we're in a period of tectonic shifts. If you're familiar with that idea, it's when the tectonic plates are moving and crashing together and basically remaking the surface of the Earth. And that's in essence what we're seeing in real time, because technology is changing so fast that it's often said that students who are attending university today, by the time they graduate, at least 25% of the things that they were taught is out of date. That's while they're in school. We're encountering a situation where we're seeing so many opportunities and challenges that we have to be as extremely responsive as possible. But what we've done here is this, and what I'm working on is this certification process. The certification landscape for Web3 technologies, which includes blockchain and AI and 5G and everything that you can imagine, AR. It's a desert. There really isn't anything. There are a few organizations that have very, very specific certifications, but there isn't a national standard that has been created, and that's really what I'm focusing on trying to do. And part of that process is that we have to go through this organizational idea of identifying what specific roles need to be done. How do you create then a blueprint for that? And then how do you create an unbiased process for assessment? So it's a process, and it generally takes about 6 to 9 months for each certification to be done. And the cost is somewhat extravagant. It's about a $75,000 cost for each certification you do. So one of the processes that we're doing here, and one of the things I would like to have you do is that I would like to be able to share with you a job task analysis, which is just primarily a survey that you would take. Takes about 10 minutes to fill out, and that's it. That's all you have to do. But if you feel that you want to be a subject matter expert, I need to have about 5 or 6 people that will help me on going through it and collating the data and making something realistic as part of it for the blueprint. That would be very appreciated. The other aspect of it is that we want to try to stay as relevant as possible. Most certifications have a date attached to it that is generally for about 5 years. That's the ISO standard, is once you get a certification, it's for 5 years. But I think we're in a period where it's actually going to be much more rapid. I think that we're really going to be in a period of 24 or 36 months where there's a relevancy for a specific certification. So we have to also build then a renewal process and identify what has now been deprecated and what is all new, and put that into the new certification platform. So that's what we're working on. We're working on trying to make sure that people stay relevant. We have success strategies for them. One of the things that I really liked, this is going to date me because this happened more than 20 years ago when Steve Ballmer got up on the stage for a Microsoft convention and he started yelling developers, developers, developers. And really what he was trying to do is to say that what we are doing is building the future. And our attention towards this building process is really paramount to the overall success. And so that's really what I'm working on, is basically then to step back and say, we stand at a new frontier. There was a reference to the Wright brothers. We can be the Wright brothers, or we can actually be Blockbuster, which went out of business. And so that's really what I'm up here to do. I'm a part of this. So the programs that Ryan is building and using are going to be leading into this certification process, so that, and these aren't insurmountable processes. Just if you've gone through any certification process, I'm going to use CompTIA as an example. You do the A+, you do the Network Plus, and then you start branching out into different things. And so it's a progressive learning path. And that's really what the model is that I'm trying to build. But again, unless any of you have any questions, I thank you very much.